Guru, Vah 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 Guru, Guru, Vah 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 Guru, Vah. ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ। ਇੱਕ ਓੰਕਾਰ ਸ਼੍ਰੀ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ। ਸ਼੍ਰੀ ਭਗਉਤੀ ਜੀ ਸਹਾਏ। ਵਾਰ ਸ਼੍ਰੀ ਭਗਉਤੀ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਪਾਤਸ਼ਾਹੀ 10ਵੀਂ। ਪ੍ਰਥਮ ਭਗਉਤੀ ਸਿਮਰ ਕੈ ਗੁਰੂ ਨਾਨਕ ਲਈ ਧਿਆਏ। What is bhagauti? A lot of people get confused. You will hear different versions of bhagauti in the panth. Some will say bhagauti is a sword. Some ignorant people will say bhagauti is a mata. But we have to learn from Tan Shri Guru Granth Sahib Ji Maharaj who is or what is bhagauti. In the first line itself, Maharaj gives us an answer. Bhagauti Bhagavant Bhagat ka Rang. The definition of bhagauti. Bhagauti Bhagavant Bhagat ka Rang. Whenever Rang word comes, Maharaj is putting onkad in that. It's a love. What is the love? Naam. When a Bhagat, when the Bhagati is fully imbued in the love of Vaheguru, when the Naam is pragat, that Shakti, that power, that energy is called Bhagauti. That mind is called Bhagauti. Pratham Bhagauti Simarka. Basically, Atam Ram is the Bhagauti. Pratham Bhagauti. First, GuruNanak Dev Ji, first did what did he do? He recognized himself, who he is. Pratham Bhagauti Simarka. Recognized who I am. That's what we are here to do, to recognize ourselves. Are we the mind? Are we the Atam Ram? Are we the Panchdoot? Who we are? Maharaj says, you have to recognize the Bhagauti inside you. Bhagauti Bhagavant Bhagat ka Rang. You have to become Bhagauti. And how can we recognize that power, that energy, that Naam, that Atam Ram inside us? Sagal Tyagya Dusht ka Sang. What is the Dusht? That's why Maharaj had a Chandi ki Var in the Sukhmani. People again think that some war is going on between a Mata and some Dusht. But this is the jang, this is the war which is going inside us. Who are the Dusht? These 5 thieves. You all know. Maharaj says, Sagal Tyagya Dusht ka Sang. He will, she will, that mind who will always forsake the company of these 5 doots. Dusht ka Sang. Whenever in Gurbani there is no onkad, there is no syari, it means it's plural. It's a plural. Here, Dusht is not singular, it's plural. That's how the Gurbani grammar works. Dusht ka Sang. It's not only one Dusht. If Maharaj would have put the onkad under the tanka, then it would have been different. Then we are talking about one Dusht. No. Dusht. Panjan di gall ho rahi. That the one who forsakes the company of 5 thieves. Is dehi andar panch chor vasa. Kaam, krodh, lobh, moh, hankara. Amrit loota, manmukh nahi bujha, koi na sune pukara. Oh, Bhagauti nahi. That person is not a Bhagauti. Who is in the company of these 5 doots. When our mind is in the company of these 5 doots, then we are not Bhagauti. We have to become Bhagauti. We have to recognize ourselves. मन तो ज्योत स्वरूप है अपना मूल पहचान मूल तक जाना है. To go to the mool, we have to, from where we came, we have to bow the seed of Naam, Bij Mantar. We have to go till the Bij Mantar. And whenever you sow a Bij, a seed in the ground, first thing what will happen? Roots will come up under the ground. That's where the root chakra is. We'll try to draw it also. And we'll go in more details in upcoming Dallas camp. But there is a seed, the seed of the Naam, which is a Gur Shabad. which will take us to the Shabad. From Gur Shabad, we have to go to the Shabad. But we have to bow that seed. We have to use that bhagauti so that we can become bhagauti. When the plant will grow up, when plant will flourish, when the flower will come out, when the that fruit will come up, then it will become a bhagauti. Bhagauti, Bhagwant, Bhagat ka rang. That's who, when the Bhagat is in the color of Naam, is imbued in the color of Naam, then that Bhagat become a Bhagauti himself. Bhagwant means Vaheguru. Bhagauti, Bhagwant, Bhagat ka rang. So you can treat Bhagauti as Vaheguru itself, Naam itself, Atam Ram itself, that Satguru itself. Sagal tyag dusht ka sang. When we leave the company of these duts, these 5 dushts, and these dushts, they keep on changing their form. When they are in Tamogun, they are Kam, Krodh, Lobh, Mohankar, lust, greed, anger, attachment, ego. When they go to the Rajogun, they become anxiety, depression, worries, wishes, desires, and all that stuff. Sagal tyage. We have to go in a direction where we can leave their company. Maharaj gave these 5 duts so that they can be our servants. But what we are doing, we are becoming their servants. Till the time you have this physical body, these duts, this lust, greed, anger, attachment, ego will always be there. If somebody tells you that they will go away for permanently, no. That's a very nature of the human body, that these duts will be always with us. But Maharaj is saying, Sagal tyage, we have to leave their company. Because Vaheguruji is also inside us, Bhagauti is also inside us. The Naam is also within us. We have to take the company of Holy, as in the divine Naam, with the voice of Vaheguru. But that will only happen when our doubts will go away, when the Param will go away. Manate binse sagala Param. Ki Param hai? The biggest, the only Param which we have, are we this physical body, or do we live in this physical body? That's a Param. That's the only Param which we have. Ikko hi Param hai san. Only one Param. Asi apne aap nu sharir bana ke baithe. We think we are the body. Kar puja sagal par Brahma. When we will worship only one Vaheguru. See again, Par Brahm has conquered. Sirf Par Brahm nu pujange. It's a noun singular. Only one Vaheguru, Nirankar Vaheguru, not a physical being. Then the Params will go away. Then we will know that we are just like him. Har jan aisa chahiye jaisa har hi hoye. Then we will become Bhagauti. Then our mind will become Bhagauti. Mind will become Jyotsru. And Maharaj says, how that will happen? How can that happen? Can they Sangat chaho? Come in Sachi Sangat, true congregation. Sad Sang Papa Mal Tove Kove. Sad Sang Papa Mal Kove. When that filth will go away, the filth of these duts. There has always been a discussion, and people very nicely say, oh, you leave the calm, you leave the sexual desire, you leave this. It's not easy. It's a slow process. More gyan we will have, more krodh will go away, more paap will go away, more sexual desire will go away, more greed will go away, more emotional attachment will go away. It's not be overnight, but if we are doing regular sangat, then it will go away. Then this mal, this filth, these thoughts will go away. Mal here is not a noun. Sad sang papa mal khove. Tis bhagauti ki mat uttam ho. Then that mat, that wisdom of Gurbani Guru, and then it will have that wisdom. Unu gyan milega. That's why this is the game of gyan and dhyan. Which gyan? This gyan is not the normal reading or something which we have. This is a game of love. Naam da gyan, Brahm da gyan. Brahm Gyani. That's why the previous body was about Brahm Gyani. Tis bhagauti ki mat uttam hove. Bhagwant ki tehal kare nit neet. Bhagwant as in Vaheguru. He do the seva of Bhagwant day and night. Then only tis bhagauti ki mat uttam hove. Then only. Jinna gyan vadega, unna dhyan vadega. More gyan, more wisdom we have, more Simran will be there. More Simran will be there, more Gyan will be there. The Gurbani and Naam is in parallel. Both are necessary. And now, Maharaj is saying, question is for us, let's ask this question to Guru Sahib. What can I do so that the love can come? Pyar ban jave sada. Maharaj says, Man tan arpa bisan preet. Can they surrender your mind, surrender your body? कि मैं नहीं कुछ कर सकता. I cannot get rid of काम. I cannot get rid of क्रोध. तुसी करो, कृपा करो. Do the das बेनती. Surrender yourself. Surrender your mind. My mind. I have to surrender my mind. Man has conquered. Tan has conquered. My mind, my body. Arpa. Man, tan, arpa. Bisan. Bisan as in Vaheguru Preet. Vaheguru di pyar. प्यार दे नाल अपना नाम पूरा we surrendered. We surrender. Whatever you will say, I will do that. I will not use my own mat because I want a uttam mat. And my mat, my wisdom will be uttam only if I will take the wisdom of Gurbani. And then once you do that, once you surrender, once you come in Sachi Sangat, once you do the seva of Bhagwant Vaheguru, then Naam will be pragat. That Bij Mantar will be there. You will reach till the Bij Mantar. Man tan arpa bishan preet har ke charan hirde basave. Now you sow that seed of that Naam. That's har ke charan. That Naam is har ke charan. The feet of Vaheguru is the seed, is the Naam. Now you saw that seed. Kithe hirde vich. हर के चरण हृदय बसावे नानक ऐसा भगौती भगवंत को पावे. And when you will put the seed, obviously if you are nourishing it, if you are putting the water, if you are taking care of that seed, then the plant will come up, then it will have flower. Nanak aisa pagoti bhagwant ko pawe. Then the fruit will come. Then you will become a pagoti. Then you will meet the Bhagwant. You will do the darshan of Bhagwant. Now the question is, then who is Pandit? Why Maharaj is giving this? Because in the old days they say, oh, this person is a Pagat. This person is a Pandit. Pagats can be also from a specific caste. They cannot be of all the castes. But we know Baba Kabir ji, Baba Namdev ji, Baba Ravidas ji. All these Pagats, they achieved a Satguru Avastha. But they were from lower caste. They said, you cannot be at that stage. Pandits used to say, only we have the authority. Maharaj says, one who is born in a family of Brahmins is not just a Pandit. The Pandit is with your karams. If you have done something about your mind, ki karna hai man nu? Jagana. We have to wake up our mind. That person is a true Pandit. It's not just because you belong to a certain caste, you belong to a certain family. No. Kehte so Pandit, the Pandit, that Pandit, so Pandit jo man prabudh hai, who wake up his mind. How to wake up our mind? Pata lag jave. The reality that who we are, identity, real identity. Ram naam atam mein sudh hai. Who knows that I am the Atam, I am the Atam Ram. I have to connect with that Naam, that voice of Vaheguru within me, which is there in the cosmos, so that the mind can wake up. And mind will wake up when the mind will reach to the Bij Mantra. Ram Naam Atam mein sudh. Ram Naam sar ras pave. Ram Naam sar ras pive. Amrit ras. He will drink the Amrit. Us Pandit ke Upadesh Jag Jeeva. That person will become a Pandit. And whatever he will say, she will say, he will not speak. That Naam inside him or her, that Satguruji inside them will speak. They will give the Upadesh. Because that Pandit, once you have a Naam, you leave your wisdom because your mind is now awake. There are two things going on inside us. Either the doots, these dushts will speak from our tongue. Pata lag jayega tonu. Akkha to pata lag jayega bande diye. Where he is looking, she is looking, where their eyes are going, what they are speaking, from the face expressions you will know. But when we speak the wisdom of Vaheguru, not to show others, but when we attain the wisdom of Satguruji, Tan Shri Guru Granth Sahib Ji Maharaj, Gurbani Guru, Ram Naam Sar, that is the Sar. That is the summary. Ram Naam Sar Ras Pive, Amrit Ras. Amrit Ras will come when we will reach to that Bij Mantra, to that Naam, to that Said Kun. Ram Naam Sar Ras Pive, Us Pandit Ke Upadesh Jag Jeeva. People will live with their Upadesh. That will be the true Pandit, whose mind is awake. Man sutta paya, but we are dressing like, looking like a Pandit. We say we belong to a certain family. Maharaj says, no, it doesn't work like that. No. Maybe in this physical world, but in the eyes of Vaheguru, that person is not Pandit. Pandit is a very high avastha. Har ki katha hirday basave. Which katha? This is Anhad katha. Har ki katha, this is Vaheguruji's Bani. That Bani, that katha, that message, that sound, which is directly coming from Vaheguru. Har ki katha hirday basave. So Pandit fir joon na aave. And that Pandit will not come in reincarnation again and again. That will be the last time. But that katha should be inside their mind. So Pandit fir joon na aave. Ved, Puran, Simrit, Bujay Mool. Kehndे nu mool da pata lag gaya. They will know the root. They will know the essence. ਅਸੀਂ ਪੜ੍ਹਦੇ ਨਾ ਵੇਦਾਂ ਮੈਂ ਨਾਮ ਉੱਤਮ ਸੋ ਸੁਣੇ ਨਾਹੀ ਫਿਰੇ ਜੋ ਬਤਾ ਲਿਆ. You were reading everything about Rig Veda, how to do this, how to do these rituals, that rituals. but you are not going to the essence, not the mool, not the root. This is not root, this is the mool. Mool means essence. You're not getting the essence out of the Gurbani. You're not getting the essence out of these religious scriptures. The essence is Naam. The essence of Ved, Puran, Simrit is Naam. Ved, Puran, Simrit, Bujay Mool, Sukham mein jana asthul. And then you know that who you actually are. मन तो ज्योत स्वरूप है, सूक्ष्म मूर्त नाम निरंजन काया का आकार. Basically, Gurbani teaches us how to recognize the invisible. We are connected with the visible. We think this visible world is real. Because we don't see Vaheguru, he is invisible. We don't see the mind. We think that invisible world does not exist. But when we get this Gyan, when we reach to the Bij Mantra, to the Naam, then we will discover the invisible, the Nirankar Vaheguru, because Vaheguru Ji has no form. It cannot be seen. But with the Gyan, when the darkness will go away, when the ignorance will go away, we will see Vaheguru Ji with the eyes of our mind, because mind is also invisible. Sukham mein jane asthul. Chauvarna ko de updesh. And that Pandit, because what is happening is, Guru Pyare, Pandit says, I will only give the updesh. I will give only the teaching, the spiritual wisdom only to either Pandits, Kshatriyas or Vash. I will not give the updesh to the Shudras, lower caste, or the Dalits, outcasts. I will not give them the updesh. Maharaj says, no. That Pandit will share that wisdom with everybody. Chauvarna, all the castes, all the social strata, even the outcasts. Chauvarna ko de updesh, Nanak us Pandit ko sada adesh, because he has the orders from Vaheguru, because he is connected with Vaheguru. Whatever Vaheguru Ji will tell him, whatever Gurbani Guru will tell him, he will do that without doing any bias. Nanak us Pandit ko sada adesh. Adesh तैसे आदेश. आद अनील अनाद अनाहत जुग जुग एको वेश. How? What? How to become that? Bij Mantar Sarab ko Gyan. And they will give the Gyan of Bij Mantar. Where the Bij Mantar is. How can we reach to that Bij Mantar? Cha Varna mein Japai ko naam. And if you want to reach to the Bij Mantra, you have to jap. You have to jap naam. Bij Mantar Sarab ko Gyan. Chauvarna mein jape ko naam, jo jo jape, tiski gat hoye, sad sang pave jan koe. Whosoever will jap. Let me see if we can draw a drawing here. Let's see. So that we can understand in more details. Let's see. Vaheguru, 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 Vaheguru. There should be a lot of stuff here. Let me draw the line. Whiteboard. New whiteboard. Vaheguru, can you see my screen?
Anji Virji.
Okay, thank you, Vaheguru. So when you see a tree, right? I'm not good in drawing, but let's see, this is a tree. Now this is a tree. Come on. Somebody else is taking a control. All right. Make sure you don't touch anything out there, because if you will touch your screens, I will lose a control. I have to still do those settings. But anyway. These are the roots. These are the roots which I'm drawing out here. These are the roots. What is root? Your Mool Tara Chakra. When we jump, our surti goes up. Let's say this is us. This is our root chakra. What happens is, when the seed is here and below is all the roots, and this is your heart chakra. When you sow a seed of love in your heart, that's why the Antargat Simran is very necessary. Now, I have a request to everybody. When we do a Sasgira Simran in the Sangat, it's your homework that when you go back home, what you have to do is, you have to do a homework. Amrit Vela, spend more time in Sasas Antargat Simran. Your mind should be doing the Simran. Fir ki hoega, your surti, your focus will start going up from the root chakra to this area which is above your eyebrows. It's called Bij Mantra. That area is called Bij Mantra. Bij. And when you will sow that seed, how you know you have reached the Bij Mantra? You will start listening to the Naam. And this will happen when your mind will go in peace. As piche japana bada important hai. But this will only happen when you will do Antargat Simran. Uchi uchi Simran kardiyan, you go to inside Antargat Simran, Antargat Tirath Mal now, then mind will go in peace, and you will start listening to this Bij Mantra. Once you will listen to that, you will go to the Mool. Slowly, slowly. Bij Mantra to Mool Mantra. But if you don't put that Bij, that seed mantra inside, if you will not reach till there, and how to reach there? Jo japa, anybody can jump. There's no restrictions. That's why Maharaj is saying, we all have to reach to that Bij mantra, and we all have to jump so that we can. And that Updesh is for everybody. Sorry, I have to. I'm getting some problems here, and we are good, I think. No, still not. Why, Guru? Why, Guru? Why, Guru? Technical difficulties. All right. Anybody can share. Let's see. Let me do it again. Why, Guru? Why, Guru? Here you go. Yeah. Bij Mantar Sarb ko Gyan. Anybody or everybody can have this Gyan. Does not matter who you are. This is a game of Sukham, invisible, subtle body. For the invisible body. Chovarna mein jape ko naam. Japna bahut jaruri. Pehla uchi uchi. First you have to jap loud. When your mind starts going in peace, ga ke si sunne das kya ga ke. Wa Guru, wa Guru. Then what will happen? Jo jape tiski gat hoye. You will definitely go till the Bij Mantra. You have to come in Sachi Sangat. Sad Sangat Pave Jan Koi. This will happen in Sachi Sangat itself. You will start listening to the Shabad, listening to that Sahaj Tun. Kar Kirpa Antar Urtare. Decode every word. Because the language used, although Sukhmani Sahib is very easy to understand, but still we don't use these words in today's world, even if you know Punjabi. Maharaj says how the kirpa will happen. Antar urtare, antargat simran karange. Inside, when we will do the simran through our mind, you're doing it very loud. It's the same way. Vah, Guru, Vah, Guru, Vah, Guru. But you're doing it in the mind. Your tongue is not moving, your lips are not moving, nothing is moving. Your mind, you're doing it through your mind. Kar kirpa, then he will do the grace, he will do the kirpa. Antar aur tare, pashu, pret, mugad, pathar ko tare. Can he do so much kirpa, even if your mind, if your intellect is like an animal, if you have animal instincts, if you are like a pret, like a ghost, every word Maharaj writes has a meaning. Kartut pashu ki manats jat. The one who is only indulged in काम, क्रोध, लोभ, मोह, अहंकार all the time. And then even if you were like that, even if I am like that, still Maharaj will do a kirpa on me, will do a grace on me. Pret, kal mein pret jin naam na pachata. I am like a ghost if I don't believe in naam, if I don't recognize the naam. Still Maharaj will do a kirpa. Pashu, pret, mugad. Mugad is foolish. Murak. Pathar ko tare. Even if I am stone minded, stone hearted person, कोई feelings ही नहीं है, कोई भाव ही नहीं, प्यार ही नहीं, Maharaj will still do the kirpa. Kar kirpa antar aur tare. These are connected lines. Kende je pashuvi. If the person is like animal minded, has animal instincts, has ghostly instincts, foolish person, stone hearted person, if they will do antargat simran with love, pyar de naal, uttar jayega. Vaheguru ji will make him cross this ocean, this maya. Pashu, pret, mugad, pathar ko tare, sarab rog ka aukhadram. Because anybody who has animal instincts is like a ghost, is like a foolish man. That person is rogi. He has diseases. That's a disease. If we're living in this world, if we hate people, if we lie, if we cheat, if we steal, that means we have a disease. No matter who you are, no matter who we are, maybe we are president of the country. But if we have those instincts, when we hate, cheat, steal, then we are like Pashu, Pret, Mugt, Pathar. That means that Sattogun is not there. We are missing the Sattogun. The Sarab Rog ka Aukhad Naam, the medicine for that is Naam, only Naam. When our mind will reach to the Bij Mantra, Kalyan Roop Mangal Gun Gam, that person should start singing the praises of Vaheguru, then he will receive the Naam. They will cross this ocean. The glory of Vaheguru. Kalyan Roop. It's a Kalyan Roop. Kalyan ho jayega. All the diseases will go away because the Naam medicine is very powerful. And that Naam medicine is not with the physical person. It is inside you. Nonid Amrit Prabh ka naam, Dehi mein iska bishra. Inside your subtle body. Kalyan Roop Mangal Gun Gam. Sing with love. Kahu Jugat Kita na paye taram. You can do as many rituals as you want. जिन्हें मर्जी मत्थे टेक लो, जिन्हें मर्जी तीर्थ स्नान कर लो, go to lot of pilgrimages, lot of स्नान, you will not get it until or unless you sing the praises of Vaheguru with love, प्यार देना, through the Guru. Whatever Gurbani is telling us, if we do that, Gurbani का है सेवक जन मन है, प्रतख गुरु निस्तारे. काहू जुगत कीते ना पाइये तरम. And this is not a taram by doing the religious rituals. स्नान करने, taking a bath, doing other puja and all, believing in some other stuff. The only Naam can make your mind wake up. Nanak tis milai jis likhya tur karam. Here the karam is kirpa, grace, through the kirpa of Vaheguru, through the lekha of Vaheguru. Lekha here is kirpa. Because if we are talking about our lekha is bad. That's why we read this. Lekhe katena chutiye khin khin pulan har bakshan har bakshle nanak paruta. Surrender. I cannot. Kabir na hum kiya na karenge na kar sake shri. I cannot do anything. You help me. We have to surrender fully. And when we will surrender, when we will do antargat simran, kirpa will happen. Our surat will go up. We will reach to the seed, that beej of Naam, to that beej mantra. The nishani is you will listen to the Sahaj Tun, but the mind has to be in Sahaj, mind has to be in peace. Pehla japana. Jap ke mananu, chanting, 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 and make your mind in peace. Bring your mind in peace. When your mind is in peace, you will start listening to that sound. Connect with that sound then. So the process is Sasgra Simran, Sas Antargat Simran. Antargat Simran more and more now. For all of you, more and more Antargat Simran. And then your tongue, your mind's tongue will also stop. You will just listen to that sound which is inside you, which is called Naam, that Omkar, that the cosmic sound, that the sound of infinity, that Anhad Bani, Anhad Shabad. You will listen and it will be very, very fast, very, very high pitch. You connect your mind with that, you will see the darshan of Vaheguru for sure. Nanak tis milai jis likhya tur karam, because his kirpa will happen. His karam will, Allah ka karam, that kirpa of Vaheguru will happen. Aao ji, let's jump. First we'll do Sasgira Simran, then Antargat Simran. Aao ji. Wah, tummy in, listen to your voice. Guru, tummy out, listen to your voice. Wah, Guru, 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 Guru, Wah, 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 Guru, Vah 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 को अंतर्गत mind should chant and mind should listen. मन तो ही जपो ते मन तो ही सुनो. वाहिगुरु जी का खालसा वाहिगुरु जी की फतेह. हम अवगुण परे एक गुण नाही, अमृत छाड़ बिखै बिख खाई, माया मोह परम पै भूलै, सुत दारा स्यों प्रीत लगाई. एके उत्तम पंथ सुनियो गुर संगत, तै मिलंत जम त्रास मिटाई. एके अरदास पाठ कीरत की, गुरु रामदास राखो शरनाई. एक अरदास पाठ कीरत की, गुरु रामदास राखो शरनाई. वाहिगुरु जी का खालसा वाहिगुरु जी की फतेह. भुलां चुकां दी खिमा गुरु प्यारे. वाहिगुरु जी का खालसा वाहिगुरु जी की फतेह.